located at the University of West Georgia in Carrollton.
Streaming at thewolfuwg.com and on the Odyssey app.
Are you suffering from content loss or boredom? Are your lungs shutting down because you haven't had a good laugh? Are your ears bleeding because you are listening to another boring station? Well, do we have the solution for you? Listen to Howl Yeah once a week for a daily dose of entertainment and happiness.
Yeah, I tried Howl Yeah, but honestly, it just...
As you can see from these genuine customer reviews, it's clear that Howl Yeah is just what you need.
Side effects may include the urge to howl, uncontrollable laughter, amnesia, heavy craving, hands may become rudely sentient, your cat may start talking, the immortal snail might catch your trail, absurd use of...
We interrupt this broadcast with breaking news. The new prescription of Howl Yeah is causing devastation throughout the wits. They've never been on air. They've never run a show. This is their first time. There's chaos in the streets. We advise you to stay in your homes and continue listening to this broadcast.
Yeah, boy! Welcome back to Howl. Oh, it's over here. Welcome
over
back
there.
to Howl. Yeah. Woo! I am Lane. As always, I'm your host for this week's episode. And I have Funky Bunch with me today. This time around, we got Adam on the board.
Hello.
Adam's actually going to be boarding today.
Go Adam.
Very cool. And then my awesome co-hosts, we have Deli and Dia. Very cool. Everyone give them a round of applause. Very nice. So we're back again for another episode of Howl Yeah. We've been kind of getting to know the Wits a lot recently, and that's been really cool. And, you obviously, shameless plug, you can always go and check them out on College Circuit and African Growl. To see the same Wits doing the same old thing. But we're here on Howl Yeah because we're going to get to talk to this batch of Wits today. And specifically I want to talk about because I've got to meet with them and to get to know them a little bit more. And going forward, a big aspect, obviously, of this station is getting to make content that we enjoy and getting to make content that we find entertaining, talk about topics and concepts that are entertaining to us. When I had my my one-on-one episode with Adam, we got to learn a lot about what he's interested in. He's interested in like music and psychology and things of that nature. So that was really cool. And I kind of want to keep doing that. I want to delve in and get to know what these guys are interested in and see if maybe, we clash with our ideas and, we find similar interests in things. So I wanted to do that. I wanted to learn a little bit more about them and what they're interested in. So I'm going to do that today. Specifically, Dia. I feel like I barely got to talk to you last week when you were on the show.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I was in and out.
Yeah.
Week, yeah.
We got a bit of a smaller group, so you'll get to see a little bit of everybody here today. But I wanted to talk to you because when we spoke, you were actually the first Wit I got to speak to one-on-one, and I got to get to know you a little bit more. You were saying that you were concussed, dude. It's flooding back to me, the memory of it now. We initially had a time set up for it, and then you said you had a concussion.
Had a concussion, yeah.
Okay, now I gotta know. Explain to me what happened there. What was going on? How did you do that?
I was at the gym, and this was after I did the 9/11 challenge, so I was really tired.
Wait. Pause. Run it back. What's the 9/11 challenge?
So you climb up the flight of stairs that the 9/11 people did on the Stairmaster.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
Yikes.
I am not familiar with that.
Oh.
How much is it? Is it brutal?
Yeah,
I'm assuming it's pretty.
It was brutal. I was on it for 30 minutes, and it was I think I had to do 2,000 something stairs. It was a lot.
Gosh.
But so I was really tired after it. But I was
Right.
like, you know what? I'm fine. I'm gonna power through. So I went upstairs, and I'm a dancer. So I was like,
Yeah.
you know what? Let me try out a new trick today. And instead of being a normal person and doing it on the padded thing, I
Right.
did it on the concrete ground. So did a death drop, fell back, hit my head, and I was out like a light.
Gosh.
Yeah.
What were you thinking? That drop on the concrete?
I wasn't really thinking. Yeah.
She was so clouded from her walking stairs. Wow.
So I was out for like a week and some change.
That's awful.
10 out of 10 would not recommend.
You're right. I mean, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so you came in and we had the initial one-on-one and you said you had a concussion.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Literally, it ruined my first semester. So do not get a concussion your first year of college.
Yeah, man. Well, I say that to say that when we initially spoke about, like, stuff that you're interested in, a lot of it, well, because, you're a film major. I'm a
Yeah.
film major. That was pretty cool. We got to kind of, mesh on that. You're also an actor. I'm also an actor. We got to kind of mesh on that. And you said that off the record, you said that you changed this, but initially when we talked about possibly making like a show pertaining to something that you were interested in, and go figure, a lot of people kind of had the same kind of idea, which was like a call-in show, which are so difficult to do, by the way, but a call-in show specifically centered around like pop culture stuff.
Yeah.
But you said that is not your interest anymore?
I wouldn't be opposed to that because, that idea was kind of cool. But now I would love to also do like a fashion show because like I feel like fashion's such a topic. It's so broad and open. You could have a different thing every week.
What kind of like fashion is it? Like, are you like a specific genre of fashion, or are we talking like what's pertaining to this show, like as far as
First,
fashion goes?
I was thinking about doing a lot of hot takes and then following a lot of like the bigger fashion influencers,
Right.
and then having one thing be about the Met Gala and reviewing those different outfits and how they have an impact on us now.
When we did Howl Yeah last year, we had kind of a similar thing where we were talking about, funnily enough, because it was in spring, so it was the Super Bowl, when the Super Bowl was happening, and it was pertaining to Kendrick Lamar's bell bottoms. And that was like a very oh my gosh, I hope this is generational. I hope next semester we're talking about Kendrick Lamar's bell bottoms, because I loved the bell bottoms. Everyone, Maggie, who was my WIC coordinator, hated the bell bottoms. She was saying
he rocked them.
he did rock them.
The way he moved in them.
I feel like only he could pull them off.
But see, that's what I was saying. I was like, why is that? Why is it that only Kendrick Lamar can rock the bell bottoms? Why can't a white boy like me also rock the bell bottoms? I was like, come on now, we gotta spread that out. I like, I don't know, I like baggy pants. Bell bottoms are cool, 70s wear. But I understand if Kendrick Lamar's got more style than I did. So it's kind of like if I stand next to Kendrick Lamar in the bell bottoms, I probably look like it.
And I would also like to do a superhero show, but specifically a different universe superhero show. So I pull a superhero from DC and I pull one from Marvel, and we talk about what it would be like if they battled against each other.
That's kind of cool. Like, but it would specifically be like Marvel DC, or would it be?
It could be open to anything.
Stretched out, because there's a lot of like stuff out there that ain't even like
Invincible. I would love to do like.
I love Spawn is a guy who's not a Marvel or a DC. He's pretty dope. Adam's shaking his head. He knows about the Spawn. Boy, Spawn is cool, man. Lots of stuff like that. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, like a superhero. I feel like we need like a nerdy show like that, because I feel like
everything's so like cool. I want to nerd out. Like
no. And my thing is like we have a sports network. What is our radio show if not okay, they get the jock like manly stuff, they get the sports. We should where's our nerd thing that we have? I feel like we do need like a nerd
Summon
show.
the nerds.
Like a nerd, we've been trying to get a D&D show off the
ground.
ground.
We were just talking about Dungeons and Dragons too.
We were.
That's an idea.
It's been an idea.
Y'all should do it.
The thing is like it's always like, oh, we're gonna do like a D&D show, and then it's just like it just never comes to fruition. It's like, well, we'll get around to it. And it's like nobody ever is the one who's like, let's do it right here, right now.
I can bring a few people to help too.
I think you could do a poll in the office right now and find I'd say 75% of our main station people are D&D heads, and it's just I think it's logistically it's just too difficult.
It's like a hard thing. What do you do it as everyone's doing a campaign story, or is it like a
but that brings the other thing. It's like well then it would be a podcast. But podcasts aren't usually an hour; they're 30 minutes. And it's like, do you do a whole campaign in 30 minutes? It's like no. It's like you'd have to split it up and film multiple episodes, and I don't know something. Look, You can talk to Maggie. Maggie's been trying to get that off the ground, I feel like, for so long to do the D&D show, but it just never ends up happening.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there are some short campaigns.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, there's probably a way to do it. We just haven't been able to find it. But I think on that note, we're going to roll over to our entertainment segment.
Do you have serious FOMO? Don't worry, we've got you covered. This is our entertainment segment where we'll catch you up on whatever you may have missed.
All right. So very quickly, we're going to talk to Deli during our entertainment segment because Deli had a very interesting idea for a show that she wanted to do. And funnily enough, I think, Adam, you two are going to be able to like kind of mesh on this because she was interested in doing a music history show. It seems okay. I'm looking here now. It seems like a lot of what you're into is music. You also criminology major though. What's up with that?
You'd be surprised.
What's up with that? I had another criminology major that I spoke to, and she was like, "Yeah, I just kind of like criminal minds and that sort of thing." But was that not your? I feel like you said that wasn't like your jam.
I grew up. So first of all, I grew up playing a game called Criminal Case. I still play it.
Oh my
god,
dude! I was playing that every day for a minute until it logged me out because I didn't like log into Facebook or something. I lost all my progress. I said, "What the heck?"
Yeah, that's an issue.
No, Criminal Case is banging. Oh my gosh!
Yes.
It's so
oh my
fire.
god, I love Criminal Case.
That was like the only thing getting me through Spanish class. For a little bit. was like I could like sit through Spanish class and then like go down and like do a puzzle and then pick my head back up and pay attention again. Yeah, bro, that's awesome. Yeah.
But
okay.
I grew up on that, and I grew up on a lot of like forensic files.
Right. That's a banger show.
It's
good stuff, man. How many actual criminologists in the world right now do you think are like? Yeah, so I think the thing that initially got me into it was a Criminal Case on my iPod when I was a little kid.
I doubt
nobody,
it.
But
I doubt
dude,
it.
if you're the first, that'd
be super
awesome.
If I'm the first, they better remember me as a legend.
No, that is actually awesome. But music history.
Music history.
So, your favorite music, you said you're really into pop punk and pop rock, specifically
Punk
My
rock.
Chemical Romance. Punk rock, sorry.
Yes.
Punk rock.
But that's not punk.
My Chemical Romance?
No, that's emo.
Jared Way has stated that it's not emo.
It's
Jared Way
it's
himself.
come on, it's
in the zone, but we gotta
zone.
respect the man.
It's kind of like I wouldn't consider like Panic at the Disco emo either.
Panic at the Disco's.
But it's like basically there, like the early stuff. It's like basically there,
But like the main stuff I listen to falls into that.
Okay. Yeah. So what would your show consist of? Would it be because I think Brittany had a show kind of similar in her mind where she would like kind of go over how bands form and how they write certain songs and that sort of thing. You were saying because you were like My Chemical Romance. Oh my gosh, this show is the 9/11 show essentially because you were like My Chemical Romance actually started because of 9/11.
Yes, Jared Way. I don't remember specifically what he said he was doing. But he was there when the first tower got hit.
Wow.
He witnessed the towers getting hit.
I feel like I watched something where it was like 9/11 started My Chemical Romance, My Chemical Romance started this other band started this other band. It was like this long like looping thing. Of
My Chem is also why we have, sadly, Twilight and 50 Shades
That's
of
right.
Grey.
It was Twilight. It was like Twilight, and then Twilight sparked like
50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey. 50 Shades of Grey sparked this, and then it was like this whole thing where it was like it all trailed back to 9/11. It was like it was horrible.
It's a whole timeline.
Would it be specifically like to your type of genre of music, or would you be capable of branching out?
I believe I'm capable of branching out because I want it to be a show where people are like, hey, what do you know about this? Can you help me learn more about this band? Etc. etc. Like a lot of people don't know that Falling in Reverse's former lead singer Ronnie Radke was in prison.
He's an awful guy.
He is an awful guy.
I feel like all I see about him is how awful he is. He's just like horrible.
He's kind of a little kooky.
Yeah,
gotta
very
give it.
kooky,
Gotta say it.
Wow.
But yeah, no, what a lot of people don't know about him is that he was in prison, and that's where the name Falling in Reverse came from.
Oh, wow.
He came up with that in prison. Originally, it was supposed to be behind these walls.
Oh, prison.
What
or
people
jail.
also don't know is that he was the lead singer for Escape the Fate as well.
Wow. I feel like she's like teasing the show right
Yeah,
now.
I'm
she's
teasing-
getting
She's like,
breadcrumbs for it.
and by
If
the
anyone
way."
else in the station's listening, come talk to me.
I feel like
Email me.
I feel like a music show is one that has like, but it's hard because it's also like if you do like a music show, it's like you can't be like, yeah, so we're gonna play some music that we just talked about because there's a lot of rules for that.
Yeah, there's a lot
Yeah.
of.
But I feel like a music show would be fun, like especially a music history show. I really wanted to do. I also like shows like pertaining to like entertainment history. Like they kind of do it on Holly Wolf, but like specifically like picking a movie or something
Yeah.
and like talking about how that movie was made, what the plot of the movie is, everything that pertains to that. I feel like that would be fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, that sounds awesome.
If you want to work together,
Well, we'll see what happens. I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean,
if you have the time.
next semester's got a lot of potential. I feel like we got a lot of good things cooking up,
Yeah.
especially if wits stick around to pitch our ideas and make them happen, or just putting that out there, guys. So, I think on that note, we'll go ahead and kick it over to a song break. Stay tuned.
Is it not turning out to be your day, your week, your month, or even your year? Don't worry, we've got you with our self-care segment.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Howl Yeah. Got the same crew here. Adam on the board, Deli, but we swapped out Dia. This is your first time on air.
It is my first time.
Wow. Okay, everybody. Introducing Eden.
What's up? What's up?
Eden, let's
Very
go.
cool.
It's crazy. I'm so scared.
You're so scared. Don't,
Literally
it's
don't
alright.
be. Like, it's legit. The best aspect of this job is that we just get to sit here and like yap for 10 minutes, and that's
Yeah, I
That's a
asked
day.
before
The
we
yappage
came
is
on if there was
real.
any sort of structure, and everyone was like, no.
I mean, there's structure, but when it's here and it's like, all right, guys, no, we just talk, and that's what we do. It's like it's kind of hard to explain sometimes. It's just like
90% talking, 10% structure.
yeah, I'd say.
Structure?
Eden.
What's up?
Wait, actually, let me look.
No, y'all talked about D&D earlier, and I was like, you gotta tap me in.
Oh man, yeah. I look, like I said, I would say 75% of our actual stations, like members, volunteers, wits, everything, that we attract the D&D people. So
Yeah,
the
you're
fact that
all nerds.
yes, so the fact that we haven't had like a D&D show, and I've said for years, I've been like, well, years. I've been here a year and a half, so
Yeah.
not years, but I've said for a year, I've been like, look, I don't know anything about D&D, but I will go on there and be an idiot if you guys want me to. That's
a
fine.
crime. You can be on. I've already talked to
Be the outsider.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm totally cool with that.
I've already talked to like Michael and Maggie about it, and they were like, please do
Yes.
something.
Everybody wants to start it, but they never do. But outside of wanting to do a D&D show, when we had our one-on-one, you said, okay, I wrote this down. I might have just wrote this down.
I don't remember what I said, so this is
Okay,
gonna be a
well,
surprise.
I wrote down journalistic college, in parentheses, call-in show. What do you think I was going for there?
I wanted to make a show that was about struggling in your 20s specifically.
Right. Yes, it was about. Yes, it was. It was basically college circuit, I think, is what I said.
Yeah.
It was like it's kind of what we have going on with college circuit.
Which college circuit is specifically for the campus and like what the campus can do.
I think that we have like a like I would say like a good bit of it is about like keeping people up to date on like what we have as far as resources on campus and like what is happening with the upcoming events. But I know like in the future we're gonna have like a mental health episode where we talk about mental health. They've done that before
is that
actually.
With Comfort Zone or was that
So I'm spoiling it.
you are?
Spoilers.
It might not be that big a deal if I spoil it, but just to get
It's a tease.
it's kind of like yeah. So if I don't think it's a big deal. We're gonna go ahead and like have wits kind of testing out their shows like in the last little bit for college circuit, because the idea is that wits kind of will start taking over college circuit and afternoon growl and start actually like running those shows, so that us unks we can step back and let the wits take over, and then when the next year comes,
You don't have to unk yourself like that.
I'm not unk. I'm gonna say this now. Sitting at this table, I think I might be the youngest. Wait,
21.
24.
19.
wait, what's your
You're
birthday?
19.
October 30th.
06? No.
Happy birthday. Your birthday just
Haha.
No.
No,
I'm
technically
just-
you would be
Am I
on
the oldest?
status.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 19 also.
No, you're not.
What birthday?
Yes, July 2006.
This
So
is
I'm just a few months
Why
older
am I
than
the
you.
oldest? Am I unk? Wait.
You are unk. Eden, you are unk.
No, I assure you,
I am
you're
the
not the
come up.
old. I don't think you're the oldest.
Yeah, you said there's some graduate students that work in
Mhm.
the. Yeah, so there's
Mhm.
definitely some older people.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. Someday, yeah, I'm not gonna get into the. I'm not gonna unk shame. I'm not gonna unk shame. But
No
some
unk
some days I'll be like, man, these people have kids. Like, no offense, by the way. That's great. But some days I just be like, wow, that's crazy. Like I'm 19. That's crazy,
I felt that.
dude. But I feel like I'm getting to the point now. I'm sorry. I want to get to what we're gonna talk about. But
Yes.
some days I be sitting there like, 2 decades have passed in my life. That's crazy. Like,
It's not enough. You're gonna
wow.
have so many more. It's crazy.
dude, and I am, and that's the weird part. Is like I'll be 60 and go, man, time is flying by, and
You're
it's
gonna be
like,
60 and you're gonna be like, do you remember that one time I was on a radio show, guys, please.
I was like, I used to do radio back in the day when I was a spry young man. Okay, let's talk about your thing.
So,
Because this is technically supposed to be the self-care segment, and then Deli goes, hey, I actually have a self-care thing that we could talk about. I was like, oh, awesome. Go right ahead. Yeah, take the floor.
so I know it can't be picked up on any of the cameras, but I
It
have
should be.
I have a face full of piercings.
Dope.
And one thing I don't, some people just don't know how to properly take care of their piercings or their tattoos.
Nice.
So, for one,
Well, actually, you both have piercings.
yes.
And Adam said he's going to get piercings.
Eventually.
What are you gonna get?
I'm just starting simple. Maybe just earrings.
Earrings is
Period,
great.
do it.
Okay,
Start with earrings.
so I'm this is perfect. What is some advice that you can give Adam before he gets his earrings?
Don't touch it.
Don't
Ever.
touch it. Make sure to follow the cleaning instructions and eat. Eat before your appointment. My brother
You gonna
went
pass
with
out?
me to get we both got our nose pierced. He did not eat. He had to get a Capri Sun. And I was so worried. I was so worried for him. He pulled through. There was no one passing out.
Oh, is that? But that's what it is. It's so that they don't pass out.
Yeah,
Right.
it's important to remember that sometimes your body will respond weirdly to having a needle go through it.
Oh, yeah,
Sure.
Triggers for needles, y'all.
Oh, yeah. I guess. Sorry.
I mean, we are talking about piercings and tattoos.
See,
Needle
okay,
talk was
I
gonna
have
come up.
something. I have something because recently, 2 of my roommates, they both got eyebrow piercings, kind of like yours.
Yes.
So hard.
And that was the first thing they said was like, "Are we metal now?" And it's like, you're both like thin white guys. Like I don't know if
You're-
like
You're
I
the
don't know if you're
definition of
metal.
Just
Kyle.
leave it, then
Okay.
you'll be metal, I promise.
I don't think I think it looks cool sometimes, but like but
Yes.
what is like if like I'm just trying to think because it's like I don't see myself as the type of person to get piercings or tattoos,
Yeah.
but I don't like pain. That's my thing. Is I'm not a big pain
You can
guy.
always get numbing cream for tattoos.
Is that like a thing? They
That
do?
is a thing. And if someone shames you for it, they can.
Wait, that's a thing?
That is a thing, yeah.
Well, then why did I'll just do that.
It
Yeah.
still
I-
hurts. I mean, even
Yeah,
with the
there's still
numbing
going to be
stuff.
some level depending on where it is.
Right.
But
And everybody that shames about doing numbing cream just outs themselves as like old guard, alt. Like they're
Well-
so. What community are you gatekeeping?
Well,
right now?
I just I just know like I don't know. And then also it's kind of like I don't want to get a tattoo now because I feel like if I get a tattoo now I'm going to get something tattooed on me that like I'm going to regret.
yeah, it's
Like,
not going to age well.
I feel like I need some lore. I need to for my like frontal cortex to like fully like come in before I make the decision of I'm going to get something tattooed on my body.
See,
but I could be,
I'm planning my next tattoo right now.
What are you gonna get?
I am going with a tarot themed design, and it's going to be compassion. It's going to have a human heart in the middle, and it's just going to be the
Aw.
card of compassion.
That is so sick. Is it gonna be like a
Nice.
play on the Three of Wands
It,
or Three of Swords? Sorry.
it's more so going to be a play on the statement "wear your heart on your sleeve."
That's really cool.
Banger. That's killer. Okay. I feel like cuz like I feel like if I got like something like that, yeah, I feel like it would just be like pretty cool, huh? Like pretty neat, am I right?
Pretty night. I
pretty
can
night.
English.
Pretty night right here.
Do you
I'm
have
getting that.
any questions about tattoo aftercare?
I don't know. I feel like I think more for me it's kind of like I just don't think it's ever going to be something I do. But if it is, it really has to like I could see it. My dad has a lot of tattoos. But he got a lot of his tattoos like and they're kind of dumb. I'm not going to lie. Like love you dad, but like his tattoos are kind of like questionable. Like he's got a sleeve. I think it's a sleeve, but it's like the beach.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like because he likes
like
you
a
know,
landscape of the beach.
Yeah, it's like got the sand, got the waves in the back. I think he has like a treasure chest on it, and I always thought about it, and I always was like,
Where did this come from?
He likes the beach, you know, like, and it's kind of like, well, if I just got a tattoo for anything that I liked, I'd be kind of like embarrassed. I feel like, because I'd be like,
I mean,
it
I like
depends,
bats, and I got a tattoo of a bat.
I guess that's just kind of what I think. I think it's a confidence thing more than anything. I just am like,
Because you're like
I'm a
broadcasting.
loser.
Oh no!
So I'm
You're
like-
not no one at this table is a
no.
loser.
I just
None
mean-
of y'all are losers.
I just mean like I'm like I'd be too worried about like, well, what if somebody sees it and then they're gonna be like, oh, that's the guy with that tattoo. It's kind of like, I get like self-conscious like that. So
I
I'm like,
felt that.
maybe that's why I'm like, I have to have something happen to me first before I get a tattoo.
Maybe that's why people with trauma have so many tattoos.
Yes.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Because a lot has happened.
Maybe. It's usually, yeah, I guess that's a fair assumption. I guess that's fair. That's totally fair. I have no rebuttal to that.
I do want to say, one way to go about getting tattoos is getting tattoos about your passions.
Yeah. Okay.
What you're passionate about, what you live by,
Sure.
that sort of thing.
I feel like, I don't know. Adam, what do you think?
Wouldn't your passions change over time?
That's kind of where I'm at. I'm kind of
Yeah.
like if I'm thinking like, okay, maybe I'm into paleontology. Is that a thing? Paleontology? I said that right?
Paleontology?
Paleontology.
There you go.
Oopsies. Maybe I'm into paleontology when I'm like in my 20s, but in my 40s, maybe I'm not into paleontology as much, and I have this paleontology tattoo on my
Depending
leg.
on how you get it, you could rock it either way.
I guess depends. I think that is what it comes down to. It's whatever the subject is.
I think
Yeah.
a paleontology tattoo would definitely stand the test of time because those bones are not gonna go away like
But-
even after you're gone.
But it's kind of like after a certain point, you're looking at it, you're like, why did I think these bones were that cool? They're just bones. It's like, well, you
As
know
a
what?
bone collector, bones are cool.
Oh, we're circling back to bone collecting.
We are circling back
Before
to
we
bone
went on air, we
collecting.
were talking about how we
Yes.
need to discuss bone collecting.
Wait, what?
You had ever... Okay.
No, don't act like I'm the crazy one here. You've never collected bones
Where are
before?
your bones?
Where are your bones?
My bones are in my body. Thank you.
I got a bobcat skull, a cat skull, and a possum's jaw, and a fox's jaw.
I'm so jealous.
Why would you?
I got a donkey tooth from a
uh,
friend.
Got a donkey tooth?
I know, it's
Hell
really
yeah.
sick. I
Heck
want to
yeah.
turn it into a pair of earrings or something.
I got a crow skull.
Ooh, I'm
that's
jealous.
cool. With the beak and everything, like it's like it's really
Poor Lane. Lane looks like he is
Look,
terrified.
I'm from like the funky South, where like people got like deer heads on the wall, but collected skulls. That feels a little. I mean,
You see, I couldn't do taxidermy stuff because it's too much for
that
me.
is too much.
People
but
have
not
to go to
having
school
the
to do
skull.
taxidermy and stuff.
A bone and a full head.
But it's not real. It's like you could go up and touch it. It's the skin, but it's like, it's.
It's the skin.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think it's weird too to like look up on the wall and there's a giant deer head there.
It's
But-
weird that I like collecting bones because I don't like mounts like at all.
Yeah.
Like it just feels gross. Like the deer head, like you were talking
Yeah.
about. Like I just and it's a weird pride thing of people who like are avid hunters. And
Yeah.
Have you ever gone
I
into
think
somebody's
those are a little bit more. I think it's more the stigma than it really is like the. I don't know. Like if somebody's got like a pair of antlers, is
That's
that a
cool.
little bit? But
My mom has an
listen,
antler on her wall.
That's cool.
I don't know. Anyways,
Anyways, that was a fun self-care
that's a
segment.
fun self-care.
Self care, get some bones.
Yeah, get some.
first
I
of all.
guess
Get some
that's-
bones, get some piercings, get some tattoos.
That
Take
might-
care of yourself.
I promise you'll be at least 10% cooler if you do all that.
At least hydrate. Drink your water. Eat your fruits.
I don't even know. Yeah, hey, self-care or whatever, and keep your bones at least in your body.
Yes, do not let your bones
Yeah.
leave
y'all
your
ever
body.
broken a
Keep your
bone?
bones.
No,
I have not.
I haven't.
my
either.
sister's broken 4, I think.
Oh, I have. I did go to the hospital though, so I forget.
And also, hey, last little tidbit: don't break your bones.
No
'Cause that
bones.
is not really practical. I don't feel like.
Please don't break a bone.
If you were planning on it, seek help.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna set over to second song break. All right, we'll see you then. All right, everybody, welcome back. We have Eden is still here. Adam is still here on the board. Dia's back, taking over for Deli.
Yay.
All right. Well, I honestly feel like we kind of left off on a weird point.
No, we didn't.
I kind of want to circle back and like talk about that more from where Dia's perspective was. What did you think about that, Dia?
I told y'all earlier, I was more shocked about y'all's ages than anything else.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, all of y'all's ages were different from what you guys were. Because
Okay.
I'm 18, so
You're baby.
I know.
Are you 07?
I'm 07, yeah.
Wow.
So like
I was born in 2001. I feel like I'm
Wow.
fossil.
Wait, like what
Wow.
month? What month?
March.
Oh my gosh. You knew where you were on that day.
Yeah, I was there. Do with that information what you will.
Dude, this is oh wow, that's awful. That's crazy. You're older than my sister. Oh.
And I think that's what I've been liking about college a lot. Because in my perspective, everyone's like 18, 19. But no, people are like adults.
It's
and
kind-
it's cool seeing.
Cool seeing.
Yeah, like as you were saying, some people have kids, and it's like, wow.
Oh yeah, I probably Maggie's gonna hit me with the poison blow dart here in a second. just like.
I'm waiting for the backlash. I just want to be there when it happens.
Yeah.
No, she understands, bro. We were on it for college radio day trivia turnout. We were sitting there and she was just destroying me. And I'm like, how do you know all this stuff?
Oh,
And
I
she's
know.
like,
I was in
I'm
the room
old.
when that was happening.
I'm an old person, and I'm like, oh well. I mean, I guess that makes sense.
That's a one plus of being a little bit older is it makes you really good at trivia because you've lived all
Yeah,
of
I was
it.
pretty good too. I was on her tail for
See,
like a
again,
moment
you give off older man vibes.
because I've
Lived a life.
I'm not. No, I just.
Whoa.
My mom didn't let me like grow up in the 2000s. I mean, she did, but I feel like a lot of the experiences kids had at that age, like I feel like I was doing something else. I was like,
What were you doing?
I don't know. Like name a. I'm sorry. Does that sound like ominous?
Name an activity. you did
I
as
was
a
gonna
kid.
say like name something you used to do as a kid.
I don't know. It just sounds like you were being trained to be like an assassin or something.
Like she was training me for something else.
She was like, "You can't be a kid. We have responsibilities. We have to
Did
kill
you do
the Pope or
leapfrog?
something."
You know what that is?
Yeah. Okay.
Just
wait.
Dance?
Okay. So yeah, I did do leapfrog. I did do Just Dance.
Um,
I had a leapfrog. That leapfrog was awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, was we not a thing in 2007? Like the
No,
Wii
no,
console?
we
it
came
was
out.
like- it came out.
We came out the year I was born.
Ah,
So 06.
because I was big into Wii.
If I'm not mistaken, I think we actually, as a first birthday present for me, and yeah, by approximation, my sister, I think we got a Wii, which was like the year after it came
That's
out.
cool.
It's pretty dope.
If somebody brought one right now, I would get a turkey, no questions asked. Like on the bowling simulator for like Wii Sports and whatnot.
Yeah, but see, everybody, like, oh my gosh, I was having a conversation with my roommate the other day, and he's like, I was like, yeah, I think, because he's got a Wii U, and he's like,
That sucks for him.
yeah, bro, I'm gonna do really good at the. He's like, because we were like thinking about playing it one night just for fun, and he was like, I'm gonna go crazy at the fencing game. I'm like, what are we talking about here? He's like, Wii Sports, and I'm like, there's not a fencing game in Wii Sports, and he's like, yeah, there is,
Wii Sports Resorts.
and he's like, Wii Sports Resort. I'm like, well, I'm talking about the OG, like.
Do they have shuffleboard since it's Wii Sports Resort?
Yeah, I think so.
That's-
lame.
Oh, do they have badminton? I'm just naming like really niche white people.
I know
sports
that.
Right now.
I'm thinking, well, we had like
They don't.
we had like there was like a Wii Sports equivalent where it was like Mario and Sonic at the
At the Olympics?
At the Olympics.
You just unlocked such a memory
Yeah.
for me. Oh,
2011 Mario Sonic at the London Olympics, bro, and they had badminton, they had
Figure
they
skating.
had
Was volleyball in it?
Maybe beach.
I think
don't
beach
know.
was
oh, that's
No.
the summer one. I had the
Yeah.
winter one.
I had the
The
summer
winter one was cool too. I think I had a friend who had the winter one, and it was like snowboarding and skiing, and that was it. Cause like, what else do you do in the snow? Let's be real here. But they had fencing in that game too, and it was crazy. Anyways, that's just getting off topic. But Mario and Sonic, man, you had to live that. You want to talk about having a good childhood? I was 5 when that game came out.
Yeah, you're chilling. That sounds like childhood to me.
Yeah, dude, 5 was when I got cognitive. What? Yeah, what? Hey, what
What
age
age did you get
What
cognitive?
age did you guys get cognitive? I feel like I can trail back memories. Maybe more like 4. I can trail back.
Y'all need to get cognitive.
I think I was
Wake up
cognitive
and
at
get
like
cognitive.
3.5-ish.
Yeah?
Because I remember doing ballet. And like I remember
Wow.
like little me in ballet classes at 3 years old. So
I
I
got
think
kicked out of ballet class for barking at people.
Interesting. Interesting. Awesome.
I was not
Deep
expecting
lore.
that.
Did you guys know I used to do gymnastics?
No way.
Really?
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
How long?
True story. I did it 1 year.
Can you do a tumble?
I actually am pretty like, I feel like I could shock a lot of, like, because we used to do, I don't know if anyone else's school used to do this. We used to do like a flag football, but for like the ladies. So they would do like, instead of like,
Wait. Wait, what?
is that strange? I feel like that's pretty normal. Like the girls would
Wait.
have a flag football game. Like it would be like sophomore and
just listening.
sophomores and seniors versus freshmen and juniors, and it would be a flag football game where like
In high school?
In high school.
in high school.
I always
yeah.
thought flag football was like a girl sport. Period.
Well, that's what I'm. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
Oh,
like
the way you said it made
Did
it
you
seem
do
like
it with them?
no. So that was the thing is they would have like the girls would play the football. They would have like male coaches who were like on the football team, but then they would have like other dudes like be the cheerleaders. And I was gonna say that I used to when I was the cheerleader 1 year, I was great form. Like 'cause they were having us do the split kicks.
Were you a base
And-
or a flyer?
No way I was a
He's a
flyer.
big
I'm like,
boy.
look at me. I'm huge. Of course I was a base. But I was afraid of being a base because the other people were idiots, and I was afraid that they were going to step all on my face. So I was like,
It doesn't sound like any of you knew what you were doing.
no, but that's
so-
the fun of it, right? It's
Yeah.
like we just went out there and like did little crappy dances. And
Do you know what this reminds me of? You know
What?
the Peach Beauty, like Peach Fuzz Beauty competition? Did anybody remember that?
Sorry, what?
What?
They used to do it at Carrollton. I want to say like the graduates before me when I graduated high school in 2019.
Wow. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I probably wasn't even in high school in 2019.
But it's essentially like a drag beauty competition. And it was called Peach Fuzz. And then it was like all the guys would like do up and they would have like a whole thing. And they would do it on the football field because I remember my friend, her older brother did it. And they just don't do it anymore.
weird.
I think it's
What was I?
because people are scared of gender.
He says, "What was I doing in 2019?" I know what I was doing. I was locked inside because of a really fun virus
That was 2020.
started in 2019.
Oh wow, it did.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's hence the name, COVID-19.
How messed up do you think everybody is because of that? And we just
Pretty
haven't
messed
seen
up.
the
Dude, my life is.
repercussions yet?
I might be the only guy who's sitting here saying my life is better. Dude, I needed like a year to just be inside and like, okay, let me just like. I was going through puberty.
That's rough.
Oh my gosh, I was going through puberty. I was going through divorce, and I was going through not having any friends.
You got divorced?
Yeah. In
That's
2019,
really-
I was like 14.
You
Yeah.
were so young, no wonder it didn't work out.
Yeah. So, yeah. I just had it. Yeah. It was actually the age wasn't the issue. It was financial stuff. But I had like $4 like in my in my little like camouflage wallet. I had like $4. I was using it to buy cookies at school.
You're
See,
like
no.
joint custodying a Tamagotchi or something.
I'm the opposite. COVID really messed me up
Oh,
because
wow.
like even now I'm still socially awkward because like
I was
That's not because of COVID. Sorry,
I
I don't know you like that. I just
you know, I was going to say that cuz I was not socially awkward before COVID. I was super because I was a theater kid. So I
Yeah.
was super outgoing. I was super talkative. I had extroverted out the wazoo. But now that I think about it, I probably started to get weird and non-verbal and non-social after COVID.
exactly when you really think about it, like wow.
Like I went back and I was like, I think maybe I tried to do what I was doing, but then I was like cringing myself out. So then I
Exactly.
started to be like a little bit more closed off. Okay, I'm onioning myself. I'm pulling back all the layers on my COVID trauma. That's crazy. Okay, nice. Yeah, dope, cool. I was skinny and during COVID. That was
You're
the best.
still skinny.
The,
What
no,
are
no,
you
no.
talking
The
about?
best part. You guys. No, you guys should see pictures of me. I was a stick. COVID came around, bro. I hit puberty, bro. I was like a stick. I was like working out. That was the best shape I was ever in my life, bro. I was so happy.
I feel like that best shape opportunity doesn't start tapering off until like mid 20s.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah. But dude, when I was that
Best shape
there-
of your life, you're like, what, 12?
I'm
No.
still trying to get in the best shape of my
I
life,
was
y'all.
like
What the heck?
14. I was 14. Come on now. Anyways, it's awesome COVID talk we just had there, guys. I'm gonna go through you guys' one-on-ones. We got a little bit more time here. I'm gonna look at maybe we could pull something out of here. Wait, are you what's your major?
Ceramics.
Right. Yes, I remember us talking about ceramics.
Oh yeah, I wanted to do an art, pop culture podcast, which sounds incredibly boring when I'm talking about it, but it's kind of a segue in order for me to talk about like the political implications of things.
Right.
Because
Mm.
the thing that made me want to start doing it was the duct tape banana thing. I don't know if y'all remember that.
Yeah, I remember that.
I feel like I've
Yeah.
seen it on like
It
Instagram.
was like, that sounds so random, but it was like there was a piece where it was literally just a banana that somebody had duct taped to a wall, and they sold it for like millions and bajillions of dollars.
Right.
And it opened up a lot of questions about like the art world and why things are so expensive and what qualifies something as being
Art.
good art or not. And it's inherently very political because I feel like there are so many things that are happening now. Like we just had a show with somebody from Louisiana who was making work about the pollution that's happening down there and like all the oil rigs and everything. And I just feel like there's an opportunity to just use that as a spider web to discuss a lot of other things.
Mhm.
I feel like that's cool. And I feel like an art show, I feel like that's something that is new, and I feel like it could be interesting. I think that's a good way to like spark other people, to get people interested. It's kind of like, it's not something that they would inherently think about. And so I feel like that would be a good show to have because I feel like that's something people could be interested in over time as the show goes on. And I hope that you guys get to make all sorts of shows next semester and get to flex your creative brains. The worst part about me being a wit was I didn't even try. Like, I had a show idea and nobody was interested in it, so I didn't even like motion it or care about it or push it forward or anything. So I feel like my big regret is not working on shows more. So the main reason why I even asked that question in the first place was so that I could get that sparked in people's heads to start possibly working towards getting on shows and pursuing things like that. So I hope you guys get those shows on. I hope you guys have enjoyed WIT so far. There's still a lot more left to go, a lot more place for you guys to grow in, and a lot more time for you guys to be able to listen to them and see what they get out there. So I think that's a good place to end today's show off. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you guys for being here in the studio with me. Catch them on College Circuit. Catch them on Afternoon Growl. And as always, can I get a Howl yeah, possibly?
How
Hell yeah.
Yay! All right. We'll see you next time.